Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi. How are you guys doing? In this video, we're going to discuss much about Dangote's takeover, Stan Kroenke, Josh Kroenke, and there is an interesting update around Arsenal and Kroenke out because today there is a big strike in the UK outside the Emirates Stadium. But there is also another exciting update that was provided by Sky Sports. We're gonna be discussing that and more. You've got to just do for me a little things. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel because I want us to reach 50,000 subscribers. I want to create content for the first 50,000 subscribers on this channel. So be a part of those 50,000 by subscribing the channel. It's free of charge. Just go down below, look for that red button, click on it. As simple as that. Look for the like button, the thumbs up, click on it, make sure it's either black or blue. It depends. If you're in a PC, it will be blue. If you're on a phone, it will be black. So just do that for me and the rest is mine to give you the content. Gonna discuss some of the stories that have been making rounds, especially Dangote's takeover being a big possibility now more than ever. We're also going to discuss much about Josh Kroenke. Yesterday he had a meeting with the Arsenal Fan Forum and he answered so many questions from the Arsenal fans and the Arsenal Support Forum. Of course, they were very bitter with him. They told him you have to leave, Kroenke has to go, and he was also very frank with them. He said, we don't think we are going. We are very good, we are very good custodians to Arsenal Football Club. So a lot was discussed, and my concern in this video is try to break down what actually happened in that meeting and what is the big update. Could Kroenke be selling to Dangote in the summer? Let's get the party started from there. So yesterday, one of the Sky Sports journalists, I need to review his name because it's not one of the easiest names there, but it's called Cave Soleko. So you can go into Twitter and look for Cave Soleko. Yesterday he put out a tweet and said owners beginning to sit up and take notice, hearing one owner close to throwing the towel in and putting his club for sale. Below that you have pictures of Stan Kroenke. You have Kroenke out protest at 6 p.m. on Friday, that is 23rd, Emirates Stadium, and more Kroenke outposts. And of course I did pick a lot of interest in that story for one or two reasons. First and foremost, I think if there is anyone under pressure, if there is an owner under pressure, it is Mikel. It is Stan Kroenke. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with Mikel Arteta. I think I speak about about him a lot, but I think Kroenke is under pressure, a lot of pressure, and he's one of those owners that you think might sell. If a good opportunity comes, he will sell. Of course, Josh Kroenke yesterday was speaking to the fans and he spoke much about selling and the fact that they want to invest in the club. And of course, the most disappointing part there was talking about why they are not investing and giving us a lot of money. And they said that the club is looking at getting back to the levels they were on or the levels they want to be, but that's going to take a lot of time. And their business model actually doesn't allow them to go for high investment. So I did understand if you want to go back to the levels where you were or the levels you think Arsenal should be at, and then you tell us that the model the model business does not allow you to invest highly, then it clearly doesn't make sense. But according to this tweet from Cave, it gives us a lot of hope, a lot of hope. It came out yesterday saying that owners beginning to sit up and take notice, hearing one owner close to throwing the towel in and putting his club for sale. And if you look at the owners that are under pressure in this period, it's Stan Kroenke, Arsenal, John W. Henry, Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool have put a lot of pressure there. Then the Glazers are also under a lot of pressure from Manchester United. I think that is it. The rest, Manchester City, Chelsea, and Spurs, the pressure is there, but not so much. I think the immense pressure, and the rest to who changes their owner first is between Manchester United, Arsenal, and and Liverpool, because I think that is the worst. I mean, it's just the worst ownership you have there at the clubs. People who never understand, who don't understand the game, who don't understand football, who don't actually care anything about football. And of course, Cave did put out a tweet yesterday, and he said that one of the board members had revealed, or one of the board members of the 12 clubs that were participating in the European Super League had revealed that one of the owners actually had asked him which club okay, I don't know how to put this, but he was clearly trying to ask him that, which is my club? What is my club putting on? They were watching a game. So that clearly shows you how these people actually do not understand. They're not part of football. They're not part of the footballing community. And that's the big reason as to why they have to leave. So yesterday, Josh Kroenke had, of course, had a Zoom meeting with the Arsenal fan forum. Of course, that didn't stop the strike. It's happening today at exactly 6 p.m. UK time. I'll be giving you all the updates as they go around. But Josh Kroenke was trying to answer some of the questions from the Arsenal fans and the Arsenal forum, fan forum. And one of the things he said is there's been a big breach between the Kroenkes or the Kroenkes and the fans, and he said that is because of COVID-19. Fucking hell, that's just bullshit. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry for swearing, but I just don't see. I just don't see how it makes sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. If you tell me that the Kroenkes have not been connecting to the fan base because of COVID-19, it doesn't make sense. I think what COVID-19 has taught us, it's a period that has taught us that we need each other. We need a lot of emotional support. We need a lot of that network support and all those kind of things. That kind of support that is non tangible. That kind of support that is friendly. The Kroenkes are not there. They're not accountable to their fan base. The Arsenal website there. The Arsenal Twitter handle is there. The Arsenal Facebook page is there, but you've never seen the Kroenkes come down and try to explain what's happening. They never. I mean, they're just disconnected from reality when it comes to football. And I agree 100% that Kroenke has to go. He just needs to sell this club to someone who is a national man, because we just need a national man to get back to the levels we are. I was listening to Laporta, blabbering his nonsense, about the Super League, and he said the only way Barcelona can afford players like Mbappe and Haaland is by joining the Super League, because he knows he's going to make a lot of money and all that nonsense. But Mbappe was not part of the greatest Barcelona side. Neither was Haaland. The greatest Barcelona side had players like Xavi, Messi, and Iniesta. Those players were never bought at 100 million. They were never bought at 200 million. So I know football has changed and it has evolved very, very much. But probably Barcelona need to go back to the drawing boards, to the drawing board and the roots, and try to sort out themselves there. But of course, Josh Kroenke said that the reason that's why they're disconnected from the fan base is because of COVID-19. How lucky they are that I was not able to attend those meetings, because that was clearly unrealistic. Of course, he was also asked about the intentions of the Kroenkes selling, and he said that they actually do not have any intentions of selling. However, they think about investing. They want to go into high investment. I don't know whether that is in the summer or anything like that, but we still wait to see whether they're going to invest money into Arsenal in the summer. Look, I'm not carried away. I don't think they're going to get this ridiculous amount of money and pump them in Arsenal like 100 million or 200 million. They don't have that money. Even I think that's the reason that they were rushing into the Super League. Because they thought that when we go into the Super League, we shall get this, unbelievable amounts of money and try to hide the situation, behind the curtains, and it didn't work out. Of course, Josh Kroenke also said that the money that will actually okay, the costs of pulling out of the Super League are going to be covered by KSE, Kroenke Sports and Entertainment Industries. Look, they should cover for them because they made the ridiculous situation. They put us in that ridiculous situation. They made the situation look so ridiculous, and they never consulted the fan base. They never consulted players. They never consulted the managers. They did what they thought was right. So at the end of the day, if you do a mistake and it doesn't work out well, you've got to take responsibility. They have to take responsibility. So for me, I'm not going to upload Kroenke or Kroenke, wherever whatever pronunciation you like to go for, because he has said that he's going to take Arsenal. It's going to pay for us, for the withdrawal from the Super League. He put us there. We are there, courtesy of Kroenke. If it's not for him, we wouldn't be there. We wouldn't be wasting a lot of money. And you can see how the poor decision making of this football club is actually continuing to ruin and drain football. At Arsenal. Now you're going to pay around what? I don't know the clause. Is it 45, 50, 60 or 75 million pounds or 100 million pounds to the European Super League for pulling out? That money should have gone into the summer, reinvest in the squad, get some 100 million, reinvest in this squad, and make sure that you can compete for Champions League football. You're going to get the qualification fees. You're going to get money in every group stage game you win. You're going to get money on every level you go to. I think it's clear how Arsenal can make money. Go in the Champions League, try to win it. I think that is how you make money, and Kroenke knows this. I don't know why he's just he just doesn't want to invest in the club, and then he keeps crying and singing the ridiculous song of we don't have money, we are not making a lot of money. He's just bogus, But look, I think Dangote needs to act. I think it's time for Dangote to act. If there is in any way shape or form that Dangote can buy Arsenal, this is the time when Kroenke is pushed out against the wall. These ridiculous statements of we are not going to sell and so on. Of course, you don't expect anyone to come and say we are selling this enterprise or something like that. So I'm not shocked, but I think the truth is, if Dangote comes with good money, 2.1 billion, because now they have to pay off the withdrawal fee to the Super League. Apart from that, you have the government loan. Arsenal has been making a couple of losses. We are finishing in 9th. We are not going to play Europa League football, Champions League football next season. The club is an absolute shambles right now. If I'm Dangote, I'm coming in, putting in a good deal for Kroenke. Probably he could buy. Probably he could sell. You never know. And with a lot of pressure from the fans, trying to hijack buses and we wait what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's see the numbers. If the numbers are good enough, probably Kroenke could hear the voice and sell. So let us wait and see. Does Dangote buy? Does Kroenke sell? I want to send a shout out to these people who've been always commenting on the videos. I really appreciate your opinion. On the last video, Joseph Ochari said, Kosi, there is nothing like apology. Enough is enough. If Arteta wants to cover for Kroenke, let them go together. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. I think there are times when you're just tired of managers covering up for owners. You're just tired of that. You feel like if he's covering for them, let them go together. I absolutely agree, Joseph Chari. Big up. Moses Mwebase says, how can they win every game when players are diverted from the focus by sad news about ESL? So diversion rate, good. It's a very good point, and I think that's why I told you Mikel Arteta is a clown. Mikel Arteta is an absolute shambles of a manager. Absolute shambles of a manager. He knows that, because he said in his press conference, if you remember, that I knew about this just before it was announced. So. And he said, we want to win every game. The players are not focused, but probably, he was just doing PR. HJ90 said, very, good haircut. I don't know whether you like it, guys, but I just wanted to reduce on the hair on my head. Bernard says Arteta and the administration should all leave. That's when Arsenal will get back to being a better club. Big up Mugume Bernard. That really means a lot, brother. Okay. Okay, on the previous videos, still Peter the Rock said, because that lineup is awesome. We were looking at the predicted lineup against Aston Villa. What did I go for? I went for Gabi Martinelli, Lacazette, Pepe, Emile Smith-Rowe, Partey, Ceballos, Xhaka, Murray, Robolding, Chambers, and Ban Leno. Okay, thank you so much for the appreciation, bro. Okay, Donham says the starting lineup against Everton should be Leno, Tierney, Pablo Mari, Gabriel, Chambers, Partey, Elneny, Odegaard, Smith-Rowe, Saka, Gabi Martinelli. And then he says Arsenal have to let Gabriel and Pablo Mari play together. Even if they're both left-footed, we have to let them play for once. Okay, Peterson says Kroenke must sell the club. And then, Rufaro said Lacazette is not available against the Everton game. Available against Everton. That's true. That is very true. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching the video. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Kroenke out, Dangote in. It's a big question. You know why I'm a little bit skeptical about Dangote. It's not because I don't like him as a new owner for Arsenal. I'm just skeptical about him because I don't know what he's got. I mean, I don't know what he's got. What if he's not that that ideal person we think about? What if he's not going to give us our Arsenal back? But Kroenke out fast. Kroenke out fast. Then we shall look at actually who comes in. Into the club. My name is Kosi, and I'll be speaking to you in the next one. Smash a like on this one. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I want to concentrate on making content for the first 50,000 subscribers, so make sure you're part of them. Want to make content for the first 50,000 subscribers? If you haven't subscribed, check down below on the channel name. Beneath it, there is a red word subscribe. Click on it and click the notification bell. I want to make content for the first 50,000 subscribers, and I'm very, very serious about it.